Okay guys, let's solve the first problem under number relation problem. And the problem says that one number is 11 more than another number. Find the two numbers if 3 times the larger number exceeds 4 times the smaller number by 4. Okay, in solving this kind of number relation problem, the number one tip is you should assign a variable and name that variable. Okay, in naming a given variable, the name of the variable should be related or associated with the given problem. So in this case, we have two unknowns. And then it says that there are two numbers that has to be find. Okay, so find the two numbers. Now, what is the name to be assigned in the variable? If you're going to read the problem, find the two numbers, it's already there. No need to invent or no need to assign any name because it was mentioned already that there are two numbers. One is smaller and one is larger. So you have to assign the name for the other number, smaller number. And the other one is larger number. All right, the next question is what variable should I use? It depends on you. You can use any variables that represents the unknown. So normally we use the variable x. Okay, we use normally the variable x to represent the unknown unknown quantity. In this case, the smaller number and the larger number. Don't be confused with one number to another number. One number will be smaller number and another number is larger number. So it's just a matter of giving a name. Now, the next question is, where will you assign? Where will you assign the variable x? Is it in a smaller number or a larger number? Because you cannot interchange. If you're going to use x here and the other one is, it depends on the condition, you should assign the variable correctly. Otherwise, you will arrive at the wrong answer. So how will you know if a smaller number is your x or larger will be x? It depends on the first sentence. If you read the first sentence of the problem, one number is 11 more than another number. So that means one number is larger by 11. So obviously, we will assign this is more than 11 plus 11. If we say more than, that means to say we are adding 11. Larger is larger than another number. So therefore, if this is larger than another number, what number is that? We should assign x here to represent another number. So therefore, if you're going to read again, one number is more than another number, that another number is the smaller number. So therefore, we need to add x here. So x should be used in a smaller number based on the first sentence. This is because this is the another number, which is the smaller. Because the larger number, obviously, more than 11. So we should assign x as a smaller number and then express or translate the word problem on the first sentence into an algebraic expression which is equivalent to x plus 11. 11 more than another number, which is the smaller. Okay, so that is the first step. This first step is very important. So this will be our variable. Right? Now, if that is our representation, what will be our equation? So we have to formulate now our equation based on the given sentence. Second sentence, we need to read that one. So the second sentence says that find the two numbers if three times the larger number. So 3 times the larger number. What is the larger number? 3 times the larger number, x plus 11. Exceeds 4 times the smaller number by 4. So that means exceeds by 4. So exceeds by 4, that means start the equality equation from the word exceeds by. So that means another condition. Exceeds 4 times the smaller. 4 times, what is the smaller? Smaller is our x by 4. So we normally immediately write plus 4. If you see the exceed or more than, we should immediately write plus 4 and then go back to the sentence. 4 times the smaller. The smaller is our x. Okay? So after formulating the equation based on the given sentence, we can now solve the solution. We can now solve the equation by simplifying. So let us distribute. So solution 3x, 3 times 11 is 33, is equal to 4 times x is 4x plus 4. Then simplify. Transpose 4x to the left and 33 to the right. And then when we are transposing a particular term, the sign will change. If that is positive, it will become negative. So 3x transpose 4 becomes negative 4x is equal to 4 transpose 33. It will become minus 33. So therefore, 3x minus 4x is negative. Since 4 is larger, 4x negative, x is equal to 4 minus 33 is negative 29. To cancel negative, divide both sides by negative 1. Negative 1. Cancel. So therefore, value of x is equal to 29. And 29 is our smaller number. And then to find the larger number, just substitute the value of x, which is x plus 11 is equal to 29 plus 11 is equal to 40. And 40 will be your larger number. Larger number. Okay? So that's the tip or clue number 1. Assign a particular name that is related also or associated with the given problem, and then assign a variable. And then assigning a variable, you should read the problem. Usually, the first sentence of the given problem will tell you which to which variable will be assigned to a particular unknown quantity. Okay, so that is problem number 1 under number related. Let's answer problem number 2. Problem number 2. 5 times the first of 3 consecutive even integers is 4, less than twice the sum of the second and third. Find the integers. Problem, we are asked to find the integers. So the clue here is we are asked to find the integers, but we are asked to find 3 consecutive even integers. So just like in problem number 1, we should use variable to represent the unknown. So again, to name the unknown, we are asked to find the integers. But integers here in this problem are consecutive even integers. So how are we going to represent the first consecutive even integers? All right, so we have the first. We need to name the first consecutive integer. Consecutive means series. Consecutive even, sorry. This should be even. This should be even integers or integer. We all know that even numbers start with 2, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and so on. So the first consecutive even integers, and then we have the second consecutive even integer, and then we have the third consecutive even integer. So in this kind of problem, 3 consecutive even integers are being asked. So the first consecutive even integers just represent the first as the x, because the second consecutive even integers would be x plus 2. and then the third is x plus 3. So in this kind of problem, automatically the first consecutive even integers is just x. Because since we are talking about consecutive, it's a series of even numbers. The first even consecutive number or integer is the x. And then x plus 2, this is even. This is even. So x plus 2, and then x plus 4, and then the next, if the given will require us to get the fourth consecutive even, that will be x plus 6. Okay, but since in this problem only 3 consecutive even integers are being asked, we just need to solve only these 3. Now, based on the given problem, 5 times, so these are the names and variables or already done. Let us now get the equation. We will translate English phrase into algebraic expression. So the problem says 5 times the first of consecutive even integer is 4 less than twice the sum of the second and third. So 5 times the first. What is the first consecutive? That is x. 5 times the first consecutive integer is, that is equivalent to equal, is 4 less than. So we should write here immediately 4 less than. 4 less than the sum, less than twice the sum. Less than twice the sum of what? The sum of the second and third. So this is x plus 2. So their sum is x plus 4. X plus 4. So the sum of x plus 4 and then minus 4. We should use a bracket here. So that's the translation of English phrase into algebraic expression. So we have the equation already, then let us solve the equation. Let us simplify. So 5 multiplied by x is 5x is equal to, let us simplify first what is inside the bracket. So since this is just addition, x plus 2 plus x plus 4 minus 4. Let us combine the similar terms. So x plus x is 2x plus 4 plus 2 is 6 minus 4. And 5x is equal to 2 multiplied by 2x is 4x plus 12. 6 times 2 is 12. Then minus 4. And then again combine similar term or terms. 4x plus 12 minus 4 is 8. And then let us transpose 4x to left equation. It will become negative. 4x is equal to 8. So therefore x is equal to 5 minus 4 is 1, or x is equals to 8. So 8 is the first. So this will be the first consecutive even integer. And then the second will be x plus 2 is equal to 8 plus 2 is equal to 10. So 10 will be the second consecutive integer. Then x plus 4 is equals to 8 plus 4 is equals to 12. So 12 is the third consecutive integer. Okay, so the answers are 8, 10, and 12. First consecutive is even. First consecutive even integer is number 8. Second consecutive integer is 10. And third consecutive is 12. So 8, 10, 12 are the numbers, or are the integers. All right? So let's proceed with question number 3. The denominator of a fraction is 1 more than the numerator. If the numerator is decreased by 1 and the denominator is increased by 2, the value of the fraction becomes 2/3. Find the fraction. So again, the first step is we need to assign So, based on the given problem, it involves numerator and denominator. So, we just name it numerator and denominator. Denominator. Okay, since this is a fraction, again let us assign a variable x. Now again, which among the two names will be assigned x first. Again, let us read the first sentence of the given question. It says here the denominator of a fraction is 1 more than the numerator. The denominator of fractions, so if this is the denominator, it says this is more than 1 of the, so plus 1, more than 1 is 1 more than the numerator. So therefore, we'll assign x as the numerator, because based on the problem in sentence number 1, the denominator of fraction is 1 more than, so 1 more than the numerator. So it's very clear, 1 more than the numerator, so we will assign numerator as x, and x plus 1 will be the denominator. So the fraction, since this is a fraction, if we're going to form a fraction, the numerator is x over x plus 1. So this is the numerator and this is the denominator. this will be our original fraction. Okay, let us say right, it's not readable. Original fraction. Right, so let us proceed in reading second sentence. If the numerator is decreased by 1, so if the numerator, our numerator is x, is decreased by 1, so that means x minus 1, and the denominator is increased by 2, so this is the new numerator. And the denominator is increased by 2, so the denominator is x plus 1 plus 2. This will be the new denominator. So it's like this is a new fraction. So if we're going to put it in a fraction form, it becomes x minus 1 over x plus 3. Just add 1 plus 2, it becomes x plus 3. So this will be the new fraction. Okay. Now the question is, the value of the fraction becomes 2/3. So this means the value of the new fraction becomes 2/3. So the new fraction now becomes, this one becomes x minus 1 over x plus 3 is equals to 2/3. Okay, 1 plus 3 2/3. So from here we can get the value of x by cross multiplication. Cross multiply it. So let us draw here. Cross multiplication, it will become x minus 1 over x plus 3 is equals to 2/3. Let us cross multiply. So 3 multiplied by x minus 1 is equal to 2 multiplied by x plus 3. Simplify. So 3x minus 3 is equal to 2x plus 6. Distributive, and then transpose to the left will become negative, is equals to 6 plus 3. Negative 3 becomes positive, so therefore x is equals to 9. X equals to 9. X is equals to 9. So therefore, the original fraction will be x over x plus 1 is equals to 9 over 9 plus 1 is equals to 9 over 10. So this will be the original fraction. So this will be the answer. Alright, so that's enough for question number 3 under number relation problem. This is a number problem. So from the given, it's already mentioned the name of the unknown number. We have the first number. It was mentioned already. And then we have second number. And then we have the third number. Now the question is, which among the numbers would be assigned a variable x? And that will be depend on the problem. If you read the problem, the sum of three numbers is 49. The second number is 3 times the first. So definitely second number is not the x because it is 3 times the first number. And the third number is 6 less than the first number. So the third number is 6 less than the first number. So it's clearly mentioned that in the problem that x should be must be the first. X should be assigned the first number because the second number is 3 times the first. 3 times the first number as mentioned in the sentence, and the third number is 6 less than, so minus 6 less than. Six less than the first number. Excuse me. So that's it. Then let us formulate the equation. So from the given equation, the sum of the three numbers is 49. On the first sentence, the sum of the three. So x plus 3x plus x minus 6. So let us put parenthesis here, is equal to 49 based from sentence number 1. So from here we can now solve the equation. Very simple. Just combine the similar terms. So let us simplify first in terms in the parentheses. 3x plus x minus 6 is equal to 49. Right, so x plus 3x plus x is 5x. Just add the similar terms, is equals to 49. So therefore, transpose negative 6 to the right is equals to 49 plus 6. 5x is equals to 49 plus 5 plus 6 is equals to 55. So divide both sides by 5. The value of x is equal to 11. So 11 will be our first number. So this will be the first number. And our second number is 3x is equals to 3 multiplied by 11 is equals to 33. So therefore 33 is the second number. And the third number will be x minus 6 is equal to, so x is 11 minus 6. The third number is 11 minus 6 is 5. So this will be the third number. Alright, so those are the correct answers. First, second, and third numbers. Okay, so let's proceed to question number 5. Alright, so let's proceed with question number 5. If the first of two consecutive integers is multiplied by 3, this product is 20 more than the sum of the two integers. Find the integers. So this is a easy questions. We just have to represent the unknown. So we are asked to find the integers. And this integers is two consecutive integers. So we need to represent two consecutive so we have the first consecutive integers. And then we have the second consecutive integers. Again, when we say consecutive, a series of numbers that is like 1, 2, 3, and so on and so forth. It's a consecutive. It's a series. There's a pattern. Okay, so first consecutive, the word here is first. So this is 1. First, x plus 1. And then definitely the second consecutive is x plus 2. Okay, so that is our representation of the first and second consecutive. Take note that it was not mentioned here, the first consecutive even, or it's not also mentioned first consecutive odd number. So that's a different situation. Here it's not mentioned if it is even or odd. So if that is the case, the first consecutive integer should start from x plus 1. Alright? So Let's derive the equation. So from the given sentence, the first of two consecutive integers is multiplied by 3. What is the first consecutive integers? X plus 1. So the first is multiplied by 3. X plus 1. If the first of two consecutive integers is multiplied by 3, this product is, so the product, so that means is, whenever you see the word is, that is equivalent to equal sign. Is, so their product is 20 more than the sum. 20 more than the sum of the two integers, more than the sum. So immediately write more than the sum. So that means more than the sum of 2. Is 20 more than the sum of the two integers. 20 more than, so plus 20, and then get the sum of the two consecutive integers, and that is x plus 1, and then the sum is x plus 2. Alright, that's it. And then we can now solve the equation. Distribute, let us distribute one by one. So this is 3x plus 3 is equal to, let us simplify the inner expression. This is x plus 1. Anyway, this is only sum, plus 2 plus 20. So this is 3x plus 3 is equal to x. So this is 2x plus 3 plus 20. Okay, so 3x plus 3 is equals to 2x plus 23. 20 plus 3 is 23. So let us transpose 2x to the left. 3x minus 2x is equal to 23 minus 3. Transpose positive 2 to the left. So x is equals to 2x, 3x minus 2x is x. 23 minus 3 is 20. So therefore, the first consecutive integers will be x plus 1 is equals to 20 plus 1 is equal to 21. So this is the first consecutive integers. And then x plus 2, 20 plus 2 is equal to 22. This will be the second consecutive integers. So the answers are 21 and 22. Okay, so that's how we solve the problem of number relations in algebra worded problem. We just need to carefully translate the sentence into its equivalent algebraic expression, and then rightfully you should correctly assign the value of a or variable into its corresponding unknown quantity, right? So that's it for number problems. So I hope you learn something from this. The technique here is just you should know how to translate English into English phrases into algebraic expression, and choose a variable that will fit, that is corresponding to the correct unknown quantity. Okay, so see you on my next video, which is the coin problem.